Comedy Film Nerds Podcast.
So then another movie you said you saw was I, Tonya.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Oscar worthy? Is there any nominations coming out of this?
I liked the movie. I appreciated the movie. I think that it's so performance driven by Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding. I think she could get nominated for playing Tonya Harding. And I think that
is Allison Janney going to get a supporting?
Allison Janney should, because she's
fucking great, man.
Loved her in the trailer.
The trailer with the cigarettes and the.
You talk about those mother characters we were having the conversation with Lady Bird, where Laurie Metcalf, that you can still see the love there. With this Allison Janney, this is more Carrie Ma. I mean, she is a snake. But Janney, you can see that there's some sort of care for her daughter way back in there, but she never lets it get to the surface, and it's a brilliant performance to watch. Sebastian Stan's really good too. He plays Bucky the Winter Soldier in the Marvel movies, and he plays Jeff Galooly in here, and he's really good as well.
It bothers me that I know that name, but I grew up in a time where all this was breaking, in the news.
Yeah, I was a kid when it happened, but I do remember that, and they do a good job in the movie. There's this weird handoff moment in America where people hated Jeff Galooly. He might have been the most hated man in America. And then you had that former running back guy who killed those two people in Brentwood. And then the news started getting a hold of that. And so it was almost like Jeff Galooly handing the baton to O.J.
Wow.
and letting O.J. run with it. And we all forget about who Jeff Galooly is.
Wow. Well, that's interesting. So is what you've seen thus far overall, strong Oscar field, weak Oscar field?
I think it's a very strong Oscar field, and I think it could not have come at a better time, because the summer was somewhat lacking. For me, anyway, with what I go to the summer movies to see is a great blockbuster entertainment. And I got some. I mean, I love Spider-Man Homecoming and Wonder Woman, War for the Planet of the Apes, but there are a lot of other ones I think missed the mark. And so, hoping for a good Oscar season, we got a great crop here.
Did you like Guardians 2?
I liked Guardians 2. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I really had a lot of fun with it. But it didn't feel as fresh or as fun or as funny as the first one was. But another great one that I think might be my favorite of the year is Call Me By Your Name. Call Me By Your Name is so well done. It's so...
Our guest talked about it last week.
Yeah, last week Leah Mansfield saw it. So you liked it as well?
Loved it. Yeah, I mean, I can relate to a lot of the movie, as a matter of fact. And I'm a straight guy, as far as I know, and I can relate to a lot of what I saw in the movie, just as a young man played by Timothée Chalamet who will get nominated, and he got nominated for a Golden Globe, too. And just seeing him discover new things about himself, whether that's revealing what your sexuality is or how you feel about politics or whatever it is, you all have those feelings when you're the age that this kid was, and I certainly did. And it's almost like I can apply my love of making people laugh and starting to express that in high school the same way that this kid is starting to have feelings that are of a very different nature. But still, do I reveal this to people? Who do I reveal this to? What's their reaction going to be?
Right.
The movie takes place in the early 80s. It ain't 2017. Kids are apprehensive about revealing who they are in 2017. Try to do that in 1983.
Right.
So that's a very...
When you got
very
a guy
powerful
lying about buying your girlfriend flowers.
I know.
And they're trying to pen you into some church that you don't want to belong to. It's a weird thing.
Who knows what their sexuality is for rich people?
Doesn't matter who you
knows
sleep
what
with
they're
as long as
doing?
it's on a pile of money.
Yes.
That's all that matters.